And before I get into this it's actually an announcement in regards to my live stream lecture I'm gonna do April the 6th. It's gonna be a series of lectures for anyone who tuned in on my lecture I did today at 11 o'clock, which was the legal process that must occur before a manuscript is submitted. And this is going to be a caveat to that in terms of I'm going to do a series of lectures in regards to once a month, specifically in regards to everything that I did behind the scene and the publishing company did behind the scene from start to finish. I still got a lot to present. But before I get into a little bit more about the topic for April the 6th is, I just want to thank all of my supporters and my subscribers, my members. You know, my channel now has reached well over 210,000 plus subscribers. You know, and none of that would be possible without all of the ongoing support from my supporters. So with that being said, you know, mark your calendar. You know, I had a phenomenal turnout for my live stream lecture in reference to the legal process that must occur prior to submitting your manuscript to any publisher. You know, I want to thank everyone who showed up for that live stream lecture, rather you were there or watched the replay. You know, your comments, your thumbs up, I really do. You know, that's really what it's all about. You know, supporting each other, supporting me as a content creator, sharing this information, sending each other comments. You know, it's just so much benefit when you're watching any content creator on any social media platform, and when that content creator, you know, is really presenting information of value, or rather it's a how-to video or motivational interview, or just all types of valuable information. You know, that's really what it's all about. But the focus of the April the 6th, 2024 lecture that I'm gonna start at 11 o'clock is gonna be, what are the 13 steps in order for a publisher to transform an accepted manuscript? You know, I talked about the manuscript, but now once the manuscript has been accepted, and my manuscript was accepted, there are 13 steps in order for the publisher to transform an accepted manuscript into a published book, and to make that book available for consumers worldwide. So that is going to be the focus of my lecture on April the 6th, 2024, in order to find out what those 13 steps are, because at that stage of the game, you know, now by that point, and this going to be another lecture, by that point, and when we're talking about those 13 steps in order for the publisher to transform an accepted manuscript into a published book and make available for consumers worldwide, by that stage of the game, a contractual agreement has been entered. You know, an actual contract, and this is a whole nother lecture, that now me as an author, I have accepted and agreed upon to go into that contractual agreement in order for them to do those 13 steps. So in order to find out what those 13 steps are, because I'm going to tell anybody, you know, if you're in the process of writing a book and doing some research on different publishing companies, if they ain't doing those 13 steps, which ties into the contract, then you might want to look for a different publishing company. 13 steps. These 13 steps, I'm telling you, Page Publishing Company did all 13 of them. That's why it took them 6 months to transform my manuscript into a published book. That's a lot of work. The manuscript was accepted, and you notice I said accepted manuscript. So if you want to find out more about that, tune in to that live stream lecture. And again, I really do want to thank all of my supporters, my members, my subscribers, my viewers, ongoing viewers for all the support. I got a very good turnout for today's live stream lecture in reference to that legal process that must occur on the front end. And whoever listening on that lecture, and that legal piece was that non-disclosure contractual agreement, that powerful document that protects that manuscript. So now the manuscript has been accepted. Now we got to find out about these 13 steps, and you'll understand why it took a world-renowned publishing company 6 months to publish my book. So with that being said, simplify, simple fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.